Hi there, folks. It's Jonathan Denwood here from WP-Tonic. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about associations, how you can utilize AI to increase retention, reduce churn. It's really important. AI will play an important part in this. I'll be back in a few moments, folks. So your association, you're in the membership, retention, reducing churn. It's an ongoing battle. It's really important. All associations that I know always face problems around this. You know, you have only so many resources, you have only so many staff members, and reducing or increasing retention and reducing churn. I get more members, but reduce the amount of members that are not renewing is the name of the game. It's the lifeblood of your association. But like I say, there's only so many staff members, there's only so many hours in a day, in a week, in a month, in a year. And basically, most associations, you've got to do more with less. So what is a possible solution? Well, this is one of the exciting areas where it does come, where AI probably will make a considerable benefit for associations, is customizing how you respond to different members' needs. Customization, automation, customization, as I call it. It's going to be an important subject in 2026, in my opinion, using AI agents to actually customize the outreach that you do to existing members so they feel that, and not doing it in, this term segmentation's been around when it comes to marketing automatizations for years. There's nothing new about it. The more you can segment your list into sub-lists and target the content that you are focusing on those particular sub-lists, the more relevant the content will be. But how to do it, unless you've got a very experienced team, you've scheduled out this content, it can take up more resources and more time than it's worth doing, than the benefit you get back. But with AI, the possibility of customizing content to the actions, to the interests, to the wants of particular groups, subsets in your membership, it becomes much more possible. This is where AI is really, it's already being done. I'm a member of a number of groups, and some of the most cutting edge marketers out there, this is what they're doing. This is what they're utilizing. They're utilizing products like Clay, Apollo. There's a number of these AI platforms appearing that enable you to customize your marketing to a much more focus using AI agents to do it. Now, the other thing is retention, is reducing churn. Now, this is one of the areas I've noticed that a lot of the agency clients that we have at WP-Tonic is that they want to build a much more community-focused platform. They want to add it to their website. They want to incorporate elements of online community to their existing website platform. Now, if you're using WordPress, and I think you should be, because it gives your association the maximum control that it can have at the end of 2025 and the beginning of 2026. Yes, there's a number of SaaS platforms specifically aimed at associations. They tend to be CRMs, content relationship managers, like HubSpot, Boomerang. There's a number of them aimed at association and the non-profit sector. They do a good job. iSpring, that's more in the training, producing training. There's a number of these. I would say the two big players in it that are not specifically targeted at association is HubSpot and Salesforce. Now, great for what they do, but they are not great website building platforms, in my opinion. I think you're much better utilizing WordPress. And then there are these automation like HubSpot, or there's native ones on the WordPress platform called, one of the best ones is Fluent CRM. It's very similar to what Active Campaign, not a true membership platform, more aimed at marketing. But that's one of the problems when it comes to CRMs is there's one bucket that's really very membership focused. There's another bucket that's very marketing. And you find what the bucket that's aimed at membership management isn't fantastic at marketing. And the marketing one hasn't got all the features for membership management that you're looking for. I don't think I found one that's great in both buckets, to be truthful to you. I don't think it's out there. The nearest one is HubSpot, but it's got some fundamental weaknesses with the website builder and some other elements to it. Some of its weaknesses are around membership management also, right? When it comes to marketing automation, it's strong and it does have some membership elements to it, but it's not, when it comes to the management, especially linking to the financial side of things, subscriptions, it isn't top notch. This is where AI can really, really help, because you can combine your WordPress website with something like Fluent Community and build a real community focus where you have elements of Facebook groups with forums, which can be controlled, triggered, and you can use AI to trigger responses when somebody in Fluent Community does something, and it doesn't have to be manually controlled, because managing a large community that's in Fluent Community can be a full-time job in its own way. So if you can reduce the amount of management that you've got to put in to keep the community going and to encourage members to communicate with one another, the better it is, basically. So I clearly see in 2026 outreach through marketing automation using AI will become more and more sophisticated without the need to increase staff to actually do it, and the ability to control community focused online communities, but without increasing the amount of staff hours you need to do that, are two areas where AI is increasingly going to play a part with associations, and where association will see a return of investment, a clear return. Hopefully this video's placed some ideas in your mind. If it has, you can always go to the WP-Tonic website and book a free consultation with us, and we can talk. We have a couple of experts in our team that can train and also implement AI so you get the benefits that I've laid out in this video. If you have found this video helpful, like it, and think about subscribing to the channel. I know it's almost 78 of 80% of people that watch a lot of the videos on this channel aren't subscribing. Please do it, because it really does tell YouTube that I'm doing something right here. I'll see you soon, folks. Bye.